Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAHAKWADASH, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video. I've been seeing videos like this pop up, lately about, so-called black men, reacting to Barack's speech, if you want to call it that, if you want to call that a speech. He kind of looked at laws half the time, but whatever. But anyway, I remember this past Saturday. It's a guy that I talk to we on weekly. He kind of calls to check in and things like that. See how everything's doing or whatever. And he calls. He asks, "Hey man, how's everything? How's everything going?" And as I was getting ready to, tell him, he stops me before I even started. And he says, well, he asked me immediately, "Did you vote?" Okay, this is like, here we go again. Here we go again, man. If you just want to, just live your life, what I'm saying, and just exclude yourself away from that stuff, it's like you can't, because people will force you to talk about it. And then if you say, "Look, I don't want nothing to do with that. I really don't want to disclose. I don't want nothing to do with that," they get mad at you. "Well, your voice matters. You should go vote." Okay. So if I voted for Trump, don't get mad at me then. Okay. But anyway. So I said, you play the game with them, just like Thanksgiving that's getting ready to come up. Say people may say Happy Thanksgiving or whatever. If you're seasoned in this truth, you know what I'm saying, and you know how to roll about that. Newer people will probably be a little over righteous with it. You know what I'm saying? But we're here to tell you, look, Matthew chapter 10 verse 16. It says, "I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves." Think about that for a second. He said, "I sent you as sheep in the midst of wolves." Matthew 10:16. Read it. Go read it. Right? Think about that. That's very important. So what did it tell you to do right after it said that? It said, and let's see how it shot. It says, "Be wise as serpents and harmless as doves." So don't be going around here super Israelite mode. "Well, no, I don't celebrate that stuff. This, that, and the other." Just keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a life. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving, right? So, yeah. So it's that same situation. So I said, "Yeah, man. Yeah, I voted." You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking this is gonna be. I'm thinking this is gonna be done. You know. I'm thinking it's just gonna be done. No more. Nothing. Because usually it's just like, okay, yeah, one and done. Yeah, you voted. Okay, fine, whatever. He goes, "Well, who did you vote for?" It's just like, good Lord, literally, good Lord, man. People keep telling us that we have a right to do whatever it is we want to do, right? So now you're forcing me to vote for who you want me to vote, for, right? So again, playing the game with him. He said, "Yeah, man, I hope it's for Kamala. I hope you voted for Kamala. This is not a joke. This is not a joke." I got news for you, man. It is a joke to y'all, because if it wasn't, you would vote for the Lord, and really, the Lord don't need anybody's vote, okay? But if it wasn't such a joke, you would be fearful to the Lord, right? Now, the thing is, I really don't know what the title is going to be of this video. But the thing is, um, when so these politicians, they have all these empty promises and things like that. Yeah, we're going to crack down on crime. We're going to put more jobs out there, and this, that, and the other. Now, just those two examples. I'm talking about your presidents, your mayors, your senators, and whoever else. Just those two examples. You got more homeless people out there than ever. You got more crime out here. You know what I'm saying? The neighbors around here was just talk about crime. You know what I'm saying? People breaking in cars and stuff like that. Crime is at an all-time high. Homeless rates at an all-time high, man. Right? Deaths at an all-time high. But these politicians keep talking about we promise we're going to do this and we're going to do that. So here's the thing, and then this is what happens when you people you blame the people that don't vote, right? You blame the people that don't vote, but since things have gotten worse, right? I can blame you right? I could blame you. Anyway, so yeah, man, I don't know really what the title of this video is going to be. It's probably going to be voting. Voting is for losers, right? Something on maybe something on the lines of that, or vote for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Vote for the Lord. We got a little list of scriptures here that we're going to go through. So this book of Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. Okay, because like I said, so let's say Kamala gets in office, right? And everybody, all the black women, they're gonna be happy and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably gonna more than likely gonna be more ratchet than ever, right? But you know what's gonna happen? You men and you women that voted for Kamala and whoever else, y'all gonna have the same complaints that y'all always been having before then. People voted for Trump, you know what I'm saying? The last president, people voted for Trump. People voted for Biden. And oh man, oh my goodness. When Biden came in office, I tell you, man, when I'm talking about that first day he came in, they was having parades and all this craziness, man. All this crazy stuff, man, was going on when he first got in office. But you see what happened? You see what happened? Everybody hates Biden. Everybody made a joke of him. But y'all voted him in. You black men, you are upset with Obama. And I heard some of y'all say, I can't believe this is the same Obama I voted for. You know, I keep looking on the comments saying they think black men are just dumb. Yes, black men are dumb, man. Keep voting for this damn government, man. Y'all do is vote for this government. The same government that everybody keeps complaining about. Yeah, you are dumb. If you're not in this truth, and you don't have the Lord, YAHAWASHI on your mind, you're a zombie. You are dumb. You deserve to be called dumb. Right? This is why our fight is not of this world, man. We go beyond presidents. We understand who set them up. Kamala and Trump probably having dinner together right now as we speak, while y'all over here making these crazy videos. Man, F Kamala, man. F this. F Trump. F Kamala. F the vice president. F this. F that. And y'all the same people that voted for him, man. You know what they doing? They sitting back. What now? Let's look at the chaos. That's why they need to get Israelites out the way, right? Because we know better. We understand what's happening. We understand what could possibly happen if Kamala gets in office. You people don't understand that. See, we're preparing. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. It says that they may add sin to sin. Now watch this. It says that walk. Excuse me. It says that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. This is what you're doing. When you vote for Kamala, when you vote for any one of these politicians, you know what you're doing? You're voting. You're trusting in the shadow of Egypt. And a lot of y'all are Christians. A lot of y'all claim to be God-fearing Christians. So instead of doing that, why don't you vote for the Lord? Because you understand that it's the Lord that put them in office. You understand that the Lord is the one that does everything. And you can sit up there and say, well, you know, the government, you know, they give you your jobs and this, that, and the other. Well, if the government was so reliable, how come a large number of the population are homeless? You can say that's their fault. You can say that that's the homeless fault. But if the government was so reliable and they keep talking about the homeless, yeah, we need to help out the homeless and this, that, and the other. How come they haven't done it yet? How come they haven't done it? I can't blame. You could blame the homeless person, you know, individually if you want. Fine, but I mean, but shouldn't the government just come out and say, look, here's some money, go get, you know, get yourself in the home or something, man. Right? Been living around here for quite a long time. They pretty much grew up around this area, pretty much. Off the street, There are nothing but homeless people. There be signs and stuff like that. Nothing but homeless people. That didn't happen a few years ago. There was no homeless people up there a few years ago. I'll tell you, I grew up around this area. I know there was no homeless people anywhere near this area. They would be like all of them would probably be like somewhere like downtown. But now they're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We go like an hour out, like 40 minutes to an hour out to one of those real nice parts of Maryland. One of the real nice parts of Maryland. And it's a homeless with the second we got off the exit, homeless person sitting right there. All messed up. It was an Edomite too. Come on, man. If that ain't telling you something, I don't know what is. But vote for this. Your voice matters. Vote for that. Your voice matters. Oh, man. Our people are so behind. It's ridiculous. Now, let's see. I think I wanted something out of here. Yeah. Yep. Here we go. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, stay on horses or trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. You see that? You're trusting in Egypt for help. They can't help you. When is so-called black people going to understand, man, that Egypt they're not going to help you. They're not going to help you. You got Jake posting songs of certain songs that Michael Jackson posted. All I want to say is that they don't really care about us and stuff like that. Y'all the same Jakes that going up there voting. Come on, man. I think it was something I wanted out of it was a very self-explanatory scripture. I believe I wanted something out of chapter 32. I don't think I did. I don't think I did want anything out of here. Give me a second. I'm just scrolling through. Or was it? No, it wasn't out of here. It was out of 33. Yeah, it was 33. Here we go. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. One of my favorite scriptures. It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Did you pay attention to that first part? It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. That's very important. You're not getting wisdom and knowledge out of voting. You see what you get out of voting. BS. Right? And here we go again. You see what you get out of voting. BS. Chaos. None of these things teach you wisdom. None of these things teach you knowledge. None of these things do. You just get a bunch of confusion out of voting, man. There is no substance in voting. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 12. I remember at the end of camp, you had people with these two jakes with Trump supporter stuff on, and make America great again or whatever. Going around interviewing people about the voting. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like y'all the same jakes that be talking about this government. The government is so corrupt. The government is this. The government is that. That's all I hear all around me, man. Government is this and the government is that. They need youth. Oh, don't get me started on the children, man. The youth. Let me tell you, man. Oh my goodness. The youth. Forget about it. Forget about it. But you see how things progressively get worse and worse and worse, no matter what president comes into office. You got these little girls and probably little boys in the schools singing nasty red songs. You know what I'm talking about? That sexy red girl. You know what I'm saying? Singing her songs. And if you looked at what her songs represent and the things that she says in those songs are things, right? Are things that would literally get you shamed. And sometimes even even get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Over saying anything like that, you would be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up to school, man, you would be embarrassed if you said half of the stuff that these little kids are singing now, man. They would look at you like, I know he did not. I know he or she did not just say that. You'd be ashamed. Now it's so normal. You go into schools, you know what I'm saying? Teachers getting fired because they don't want to acknowledge a human being as a cat. Because these kids going to schools thinking that they cats and dogs and stuff, having litter boxes in classrooms and stuff like that. But y'all voting for, you know, the school system, whoever is in charge of the educational system and stuff like that. These are the people y'all vote for. You see my point? These are the same people you vote for. Kamala had a woman up there twerking. Does that not tell you something? This is supposed to be about politics. It's something serious, and she's talking about trying to get down with the generation. That's the problem. This generation is messed up. You want to know why? Part of the reason is because of these damn presidents. Whoever's in charge of the educational system, that's part of the reason. And you know what? It's not really the presidents. You want to know who it is? Esau. Those top elites. Those are the ones that we go for. We go past the president. Because the president can't really do anything without going through certain steps. Those elites, they set the stage through the Spirit of the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 12. It says, Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense, but they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble. You see that? These gods that you when you look at Trump or any one of these presidents and you look at them, you look at them as a symbol of power, which is when you think of God, a God is just means power, right? So when you look at these figures, you're thinking of gods, and these are when you vote, you're worshiping them. That's just what it is. Because when you vote, like I said earlier, you're looking for a person to lead you. You're looking for that person to guide you into all your steps, to protect you, to provide for you, to help you. But they're not here to help you. Israelites, so-called Black, Latino, Native American, they're not here to help you. They're barely here to help you, the lower class Edomites. They're not here to help nobody. And the Lord said so. This is why y'all struggling. This is why y'all got these complaints every day, man. I can't keep up with this bill. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Man, black people, man, we just this, we just that. What's up with all these complaints, man? Well, shouldn't things have gotten better? What happened to all these promises that these people of power have? You know what I'm saying? What happened? I hear the same thing, man. Both Trump and Kamala doing the same thing. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. He did this. She did that. Same thing, man. Same thing. It's old. It's so played out, man. It's old. Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 26. For they went and served other gods and worshipped them, gods whom they knew not. You see that? It says whom he had not given unto them. You see that? It says gods whom they knew not. Do we know any of these presidents? These presidents are not here to help you, right? Again, you're running around here with the same complaints, but you're worshiping this president. You're worshiping this God. Are they not helping you? Because there's a reason. It says gods whom they knew not. Our spirit don't connect with these people, these figures that they keep putting up, man. And it could even be Israelites. It still ain't gonna connect because that's another God. We connect when we say Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, we could our spirit directly connects to that, man. Right? So that's out the way. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. Now I was going to do this video a little earlier, but something had came up and I'm kind of like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 11. Now I got this in a couple different translations here. But the top one in KJV, right? King James Version. Hath a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods. But my people have changed their glory, right? For that which doth not, right? Which doth not profit. It says, this is ASV. Have a nation changed its gods, which yet are no gods. It says, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Now let's see here. Oh, that's a good one, the CSB version. It says, has a nation down here. That's a really good one. It says, has a nation ever exchanged its gods, but they were not gods? It says, yet my people, right, have exchanged their glory for useless idols. So it literally said that they're not gods. They're not gods, meaning they're not gods over the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. They're idols. If it's not of the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, then it's an idol. You can say it's a god because of its power, but really it's just an idol. It's useless. It says, yet my people have exchanged their glory for useless idols. These presidents are useless idols. That's all they are. They're useless idols. The Lord has already determined the fate of this place. There's no saving it. It doesn't matter who gets in the office. There's no saving it. Like I said, it's just that if she gets in, this is going to be accelerated. We can see that. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the end all be all, unfortunately, but Lord willing, it is. If she does get in, man, Lord willing, man, that's Lord willing, she's the last president. But if not, we just gotta keep it moving, man. Gotta keep it moving. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. This is a really good one. This is what I was talking about, all these complaints that so-called black people always got, man. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, listen carefully, man. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. People have been mourning for hundreds of years. Thousands even. Do you want to know why? It's because most of the rulers that have ruled on this planet, right? They weren't righteous. And any nation that has a woman ruling over them, it's not a righteous nation, which means the people under that woman they're going to mourn. They're going to mourn. People, these households, that are being ran by these women, which fine, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever it is you got to do. But why? Why are they being ran by y'all? See, the answer always goes back to Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to those elites. Right? They funded you women, right? They gave you all these benefits and stuff like that. Trade the benefits, you know what I'm saying? Trade your husband for the benefits and things like that. Now, fathers are out the way. Black men are out the way. Somehow you women are still complaining about black men and we're literally out of your way. Go right ahead. Do what you got to do. Why y'all doing videos on so-called black men? We're out of your way. Now you're trying to drag us. Everybody's trying to drag us down even more, right? With this voting shit, right? But what's happening? People are constantly mourning. People are constantly mourning, man. Right? Again, killings violence at an all-time high, man. At an all-time high. Right? Every time I turn around, it's always something. I just saw a woman had killed another woman. in Maryland, chopped her up and stuff like that, put on the grill so it can block out the smell. Is that a righteous society at all? For people doing stuff like that, is that a righteous society? She's talking about having rolling abortion clinics and stuff like that, mobile abortion clinics and stuff like that. You're literally talking about you're you that's mobile death. That's mobility. That's death mobility. That's literally the representative of death. I mean, I don't get it. That's not a righteous figure. These presidents are not righteous because this is not a righteous planet right now. Right? When the righteous are in authority, the people will rejoice. This, as long as we're in this society, the people will never rejoice. The people will never ever rejoice. It says, but when the wicked bear rule, the people will mourn. The only righteous that's going to be on this earth is you're not going to see it right now. Okay? You're not seeing it right now. The righteous that this scripture is talking about is when YAHAWASHI comes back. The Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And then Israelites is going to rule this earth. It's gotta be reset. It's gotta be reset. This whole thing has gotta be reset. Right? Last scripture. I think this is the last one. Yep, we've been through everything. That's a really good one. Daniel chapter 2, verse 20. It says, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of the Lord forever and ever. Well, you hear that, IUIC? It says, for wisdom and might are his. It says, and he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. Do any of your presidents do any of that? Do you know what I'm saying? Do any of that? Do any of your presidents change the times, change the seasons? Do they remove kings? Do they set up kings? You know what I'm saying? No, people have to set them up. And again, they don't really have a lot of power. You think about it, they don't have a lot of power. A real president would have a dictatorship where not everybody does what they want to do. A president can push out a law and certain states can veto that. Certain states can say, I'm not doing that. We ain't doing that. We got mayors for every single state. Oh, man, we ain't doing that. Nah, man, that don't even sound right. We're not going to do that. They got different jurisdictions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, a president could say, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And again, the people, the states, they can say, no, we ain't doing that. What we're saying is, your presidents are useless. Presidents have no power. The presidents are useless idols that you people keep falling for. And then when things go bad, y'all back to square one, playing a blame game. Right? So anyway, that's all I got on this, man. It's a little bit all over the place, but hey, it is what it is. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM RACHAQUADASH. Shalom.